Quant is back below $100 again. A month ago it was 83, and then it went to 110. And I got a bunch of questions. John, I missed that 83. Do you think it'll get back lower again? John, I can't believe I missed it. I'm hating myself for it. This is your chance. But I know a lot of investors who are watching this, not all, but some, they're probably researching what's going on for Quant, which you should be doing. But when you see a discount like this, if you have the conviction, you got to take advantage of it. But a lot of people on discounts, on red days, and this doesn't just apply to Quant. I actually got some fun with Casper recently too, because the price is consolidating and not going up like this all the time, believe it or not. But when the price is consolidating and it drops and it's red, a lot of investors say they want this to buy it, but the minute it happens, they FUD themselves and stay away. This is a common beginner tactic that oftentimes never works out. Yes, you want to be wary, you want to be skeptic, of course, especially in this scammy, shady market. But in your utility plays that you have been looking at and eyeing up and watching for months, or in some cases years, when it hits a price point that you feel is bullish for you, you have to take action. You can't just keep watching it forever, because it stayed at 83 for almost a month and people still just watch that opportunity go right through their fingers. Right now it's below 100. It might not even last till tomorrow. It could, but a lot of people are going to miss out because they're not going to take action. We might see another leg down for Quant and for crypto in general, but don't be a gambler with the mindset of all or nothing. I either buy it at this price point or I don't buy it at all. I know I'm not going to save everybody when I say this, but this is why I DCA and I have some money on the side, because when you see discounts like this happen, you know to DCA. But I'm not telling you to buy. I'm just telling you guys, if you're not happy with the current bag, if you've been watching for a while, if you missed that 83, you might want to start looking at it. Quant is one of my favorite utility plays, despite the FUD, despite working with CBDCs. I know it's not a crypto-friendly crypto, if that makes sense, a crypto enthusiast. But when it comes to an investing standpoint, less than 15 million total supply, working with the banks, focusing on interoperability, security, scalability, merging DLTs, great business model, scarce, over 80% circulating supply, less than 20% inflation, over 70% allocated to the public. To me, the risk to reward with Quant is one of the best in the entire market. But this is just my opinion. I'm not getting paid to cover it. I'm not getting paid to buy, Quant. It's a crypto I've been bullish on. It's a crypto I bought at the bottom when it hit $40, and then I rode it all the way up. And I'm still DCAing into it. I haven't DCA'd recently. I think my last purchase was maybe a few weeks ago. But I still, from time to time, look at it. But this is the thing. If you're holding a bunch of crypto, which I saw in my recent portfolio reviews, some of you are holding like 50 crypto and you only have like a little bit sprinkled in. If you're holding a lot of crypto, this is the time to consolidate and start establishing bigger positions in the crypto that you have more conviction in. Because if you just buy everything, one, you're not going to keep up with all the projects, I guarantee it. And two, you're not going to make a lot of money, because each crypto, when you make profits, if you make profits, it's going to be a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit here. And you got to time this all perfectly with each crypto. Again, if you're holding 40 crypto and 10 of them today ride up, are you really going to try to take profits and all that at the same time? Like, you'll probably miss out on a couple. It's very stressful. But Quant, to me, is a great utility play. It's part of the ISO narrative. It's part of the interoperability narrative. It's part of even layer ones, because interoperability, in my opinion, is going to be needed. I just don't see a perfect one existing anytime soon. Even with a perfect layer one, there's so many use cases with layer ones, and you got so many different clients and markets that I just think one can't handle it all right now. So this is where interoperability comes in, scaling solutions come in. We see a lot of layer ones, they try to solve the trilemma. In my opinion, Casper is the only one that I think has done it. But a lot of them tend to sacrifice one facet of this trilemma. They'll either sacrifice decentralization and be scalable and secure, or they'll be decentralized but not scalable. You know, there's a bunch of different sacrifices and compromises that DLTs have. But now when you have an interoperable future with all of them connecting, they immediately become more secure, scalable, and decentralized, because developers can go back and forth on each one, and also retail can utilize each one to their own benefit. They can utilize the strengths of each ledger while mitigating the weaknesses of each ledger. And it really makes sense why Quant is working with these big name players, especially banks, because their business model is built for mass adoption, for enterprise adoption. So when I look at Quant, I see a lot of money flowing through here at some point. And I see interoperability getting a lot more exposure this bull cycle, especially with the continued growth of layer ones. I think the focus this cycle is going to be on utility, especially scaling solutions. Layer 2s play a part in this, but layer 2s can only scale layer 1 so far. This is where I believe merge and DLTs can be very beneficial. And Quant, in my opinion, has no real competition with it. You could say and argue Polkadot, Cosmos, or even Chainlink can compete and beat Quant out. But Quant, in my opinion, with everything I said, tokenomics, the team, their business model, their connections, the inflation, the supply, all this combined tells me that we're going to see this yet again. Quant is going to be a 4-figure coin a lot sooner than you think. The chart speaks for itself. Even with this dip down below 100, which many will say it's FUD and bearish, it's only a 4x down from previous all-time high. Name any crypto that has the market cap of Quant that's been around last bull cycle that has a chart that bullish. Not many, if any, have a chart that bullish. Most of your altcoins today are still down 7x, 8x, in some cases over 10x down or more. Quant, the price action will speak for itself. But like most utility plays, you have to be patient. You have to be patient and you have to know what you're holding. Is there risk with it? Of course, there's always risk. It's part of crypto. But when it comes to a risk to reward, I think Quant is one of the best out there in this market. Which is why I think even right now, even though it ran up from $83, I think below $100, we will look back at this down the road and say this was a deal of a lifetime. But anyways, now I want to hear from you. Are you holding Quant? And if so, where do you see its price by the end of the bull cycle? Drop your comment down below and let me know. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Really helps so much. That being said, I hope you have a great day and I'll see you in the next video.